First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, I would like to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. I'm the brother Zion, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And just at the job, all right, taking a couple quick laps around the building. And I wanted to speak on the propaganda and Esau's, sneaky ways and what he's been doing lately in the media, okay? And we all see what's been going on, all right? We all know what's been going on. I don't have to mention particular names. They just popped the one guy, and they had the situation with that Jake and the Edomite on the train, which that was fake as hell, okay? And you can just see right through his propaganda and what he's trying to accomplish. You can see right through it, okay? And that's basically the Lord making him bare. He's getting very sloppy with his moves, all right? Esau is very sloppy. He's not as sharp as he thinks he is, okay? And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is making him move sloppy, So he's coming up with these different schemes and things to take your mind off what's really going on, okay? And being in these latter times, we have to be very, very circumspect on, how we view these things, because he also has the ability to make stunts, fake things, because he's got AI. He's got different, uses of technology he could use to fake stunts and do particular things. Esau is very deceptive, okay? But at the same time, hey, the Lord is very well sending people to the spirit world too, because we're living in some very deceptive times where you have to watch what you do. You got to watch how you move. You got to watch what you say. Even on our videos, we got to watch what we say, because everything's censored, But like I said, hey, Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Barakatah to the Agwa and the Akim as well. He's moving, his propaganda machine is working right now in full effect. All right, you got the right versus the left. You got basically a kingdom divided against itself. That's basically what you got. Okay, a kingdom divided against itself. All right. And Esau is moving in the way of blaming Jake for a lot of things, putting you as the face of the T word. All right, making you the blame for their society being what it is. Okay, they're completely making you the blame for everything. And we're moving in the time of Jacob's trouble. And a lot of you Israelites ain't ready. A lot of you Israelites ain't ready, and you have no clue about what's getting ready to hit your ass, because you got your head up your ass. A lot of y'all are on TikTok clowning, playing games. You're not in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? You had the one dude that was a couple Jakes that was talking shit to Trump, basically saying, oh, you don't bring the National Guard here. Don't you know these YNs got switches and all that? You niggas will get mowed down in the streets by the military, man. First of all, you can't beat Esau at his own blessing. Let's get that straight right there. You niggas think those little switches you got in the hood is going to take on the weaponry and the weapons that Esau has? You'll get smoked out of your damn boots. And pretty soon, it's going to be martial law troops in every hood ready to mow you niggas down, man. Now, like I said, his propaganda machine is working at an all-time high right now, okay? Because of the narratives that he's pushing. And he's trying to get back in control of controlling the narrative, okay? And this further proves that the truth is going out throughout the four corners of the earth, and Esau has to scurry. He has to scurry and move in particular ways so he could fulfill his NWO. Okay? But like I said, what did Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai say? I will make Esau bare. I will uncover his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Okay? He's not able to hide himself anymore, man. So now he has to flip the narrative, put the narrative on you, Jakes, put you as the face of the T word, okay, and make it seem like you're to blame, you're the one that commit all the crimes. You make up the less population, but you commit a bunch of bullshit. He's basically pulling numbers out of his ass. Okay? Now, with the recent execution that just happened, okay? What, yesterday or the day before? Okay? Esau is going to use that and run with a particular narrative. You know? They was treating this dude like he basically was an elected official or some shit, man. You know? But they have to use particular things to put on their propaganda box, which is the television, okay? And they're going to run with certain things. And like I said, for you brothers who saw that train video with the Jake and the Edomite woman, man, that shit was so fucking staged, man. I mean, it was a terrible acting job. But that's the Lord exposing him and making him look sloppy. You can't even, Esau's to the point where he can't even, he's fucking up the acting scenes, man. He looking sloppy. But on a serious note, you can clearly see that we're moving in the time of Jacob's trouble, the way that these devils are painting the picture towards you tribes. And they're going to continue to do that. They're going to continue to paint a particular picture towards you tribes. And if you're not ready, if you don't have a particular protection or a hedge, which is the hedge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you're going to be caught out there. Okay? So that's why we have to continue to be prayed up. That's why we have to continue to walk in the spirit. Because if you don't have that hedge, the Lord is going to allow them, Esau to swallow you up. Now, brothers may say, yeah, well, Esau, he's doing these different stunts and he's working behind the scenes. Really, it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai working behind the scenes. That's what it really is. Because Esau ain't doing a damn thing without the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? And it's a lot of fishy shit going on in the media, man. There's a lot of fishy shit going on. And that propaganda box is working, especially on the minds of the simple. Because these simpletons have no idea what's really going on. But the men of the Lord do. The men of the Lord know what's going on. We've actually been the ones that's been on the highways and the byways telling you about what's going on. But then when somebody else say it, y'all say, oh yeah, look what such and such said. No, the prophet's been saying that, man. The prophet's been saying that. It'll take somebody of a so-called known person of stature in this society to say something, and then everybody wants to fucking flock to it. Like it's the words of the Most High. No, the prophet's been saying that. Listen to the messengers, man. But the average American or the average person is going to be deceived by the propaganda box. They're going to be deceived by what Esau Edom is pushing. They're going to be deceived by every word that comes out of this devil's mouth, man. But the elect could see right through it. And that's the beautiful thing about being sober, being vigilant. The scriptures tell us to be sober and be vigilant and to be circumspect. Okay? It says, Ephesians 5, to be circumspect because the days are evil. So where we have a certain mindset that we have on a daily basis. Esau, he creates his own fear. He'll fear monger your ass, man. He'll fear monger you with his propaganda. You know, but we fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We don't fear this devil. The scriptures say, fear what? Fear not him that can kill the body, but fear can kill body and soul in hell. Okay? And that's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? So every brother should be, you know, watch what you're saying. Not saying that you can't speak on nothing, but just be circumspect about it. Because Esau, he's looking for a reason to round up Jake. He's looking for he's looking for somebody to blame. Even though he's to blame for all the bullshit in his society, he created that himself. He fucked up his own society because he's the wicked and the master of disaster. Huh? Nah, it's all good. Did you? I'm about to get back inside. It's a little warm out. But Salakia, brothers. Yeah, man. So, like I said, man, being circumspect is the number one thing you can be doing right now. Being circumspect and remaining spiritual. And making sure that you praying to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to protect you in these times. Because we're going to need protection. Revelation 12:12. For the devil is come down having great wrath because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And we're going to know when that wrath hits. We're going to see it. It's going to be televised. Esau going to be doing all types of shit. And we got to be ready for it. Spiritually, mentally. But we have something to lean on, which is Yahweh Shai. Something that 2/3 of our people don't have. And we ain't falling for a lot of this shit that this devil is fucking putting out there, man. All your bullshit, we're not falling for it. We see your moves before you even fucking make them. Because the Lord allowed us to have that ability. He put on us to have that ability. To see your moves before you even make them. Call your bullshit out whenever you do make a move.